Hello, good morning, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our institution of Global Professional free webinar. Thank you, everyone, for thank you all for joining and stay with us till the end. My lovely audience, today I am your host for the evening. My name is Yarni Sakhtar and I am from Bangladesh. Dear audience, I am proud to be associated with IGP as a global member. I feel I'm from Bangladesh. Dear audience, I am proud to be associated with IGP as a global member. I feel honored and privileged to host this seminar. It's my delight to welcome you all to our institution of global professional pre-webinars. Thank you all for joining us today in this marvelous afternoon, and it's my humble request to all of you stay with us till the end and don't forget to tag, share, and mention your friends. Institution of Global Professionals serves student and community resource, providing holistic social work and education for create a confident generation. IGP is a leading on online skill development institute with thousands of learners worldwide. Institution of Global Professional is an educational institution provides social work with globally recognized. We organized our webinar training offline online courses. It's web-based and trained speaker and coaches from all the world. Our mission is to empower people. We have already completed 1,043 webinars successfully. Let me remind you again, don't forget to tag, share, and mention your friend in the comment. Today, our webinar number is 1044, and the topic is the next level of clarity for leaders. And we have our speaker, and the speaker name is Coach Evan Garden. He's from Philippines. He is a UCS certificate neuro-linguist programming participant practitioner NLP, leadership coach, and personal growth coach, corporate trainer, and speaker. So let's welcome our speaker. Hello, sir.
Good evening, Eunice, and good evening, everyone. Good evening,
Good,
IGP family. It's glad to be back here.
sir. How are you?
Doing great, and I'm really excited to give this talk in this
Uh,
webinar for tonight.
Thank you so much, sir. Before we get started, I would like to express my sincere appreciation uh, to host to speak to for this webinar. You can start your presentation. First, you have to give some description about yourself. Then you can start your presentation.
Okay, thank you so much. There you go, my dear friends. IGP family, how are you? I'd like to know if you are excited for tonight's webinar. And I'm sure that you have set aside this time for us to exchange ideas and for you, of course, to learn something new, to discover an important concept when it comes to clarity for all the leaders. And I'm really, really excited to be here once again in IGP, Institute of Global Professionals, to give another webinar. And just to give you a trivia, this is my third webinar for this year with IGP. And there you go. So I'd like to welcome you here in this webinar entitled The Next Level of Clarity for Leaders. And of course, I am speaking in front of you, in front of the camera. That is why I need your help. For me to know if I am really speaking to someone here, I'd like to ask you to please type in clarity at the comment section so that I would know if you are here and if you are listening. Okay. And of course, we are live not only on Facebook, we are also live on our Facebook group and also on YouTube. Okay. So please type clarity at the comment section. There you go. And of course, as you engage with me during this session, I will mention some names so that I can acknowledge you. Okay. And of course, once again, I'd like to thank you for being here. And I'm really excited to have this session with you today. Clarity, clarity, clarity. And so I can see some names. Lizelle Gabaldon, thank you so much. Alex Javier Alvarez, thank you so much. And who else are typing right now? Gemma Rivera, thank you for typing. They say clarity. Evelyn Waperi, thank you so much. Okay, so I believe that you are alive and excited and really focused for our webinar for today. And so with that, I'd like to get to know you first. Okay, before I give my talk, I'd like to know who is my audience. I will ask some questions and I want you to type your answer at the comment section. Okay? So, first is this: I'd like to know what is your location right now as you watch this live. We are live right now and I'm here from the Philippines. Please let me know where are you watching from. Specifically, I live in Cagayan de Oro City in northern Mindanao here in this beloved country, Philippines. So how about you? What is your location? Let me know at the comment section. Where are you watching from? Okay, please let me know. Type it there. And I can see some comments now. Ivo Perry from Iligan City. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Lizelle is from the Philippines. In the same way, Alex is also from the Philippines. Wow, there are a lot of Filipinos here watching this webinar. Thank you so much. Isaiah Kiangwi, if I have mentioned or pronounced your name correctly, from Kenya. Wow, amazing. Thank you so much. Who else are here? Let me know. What is your location? Okay, type it in the comment section. Safal Dungana from Nepal. Amazing. Thank you so much. Who else are here? Let me see. Leia Leia May Estribor Espaltero from Tangub City, Northern Mindanao. Welcome, welcome. Eliza Azcuna Batoon from Misamis Occidental. Wow, amazing. And who else? Alex is from Cotabato Province. Wonderful. And someone says, I am watching from Jamaica. So we are really international here, and there are different uh, nationalities. Wonderful. And who else are here? Let me see. Okay. Uh, Anna Marie, my friend, watching from Cagayan de Oro City. Thank you so much. And of course, my dear friends, you can tag your friends. Please help us spread the good news that we have this free live webinar now. So you may tag at least 5 friends in the comment section. And also, you can share this live stream right now. Okay? So let me see. I believe that you are really participating very, very well. Okay? So please tag 5 friends whom you want to learn with you. Okay? And as you do that, Gemma is from Pangasinan, or rather Pagsanhan, Laguna, of course, Region 4A from the Philippines. And someone is watching from Sultan Kudarat from the Philippines as well. Okay, so once again, type 3 friends at the comment section. Tag them here so that they can join us. Okay, so we have participants from the Philippines, from Nepal, from Jamaica, from Kenya. Where else? Let me know at the comment section. Okay, and then next, we are still in the getting to know part. Please let me know as well, what is your profession? Are you a student? Let me know what discipline or course are you taking right now. If you are in a business, let me know what if you are in a business, if you're doing a business, let me know what is the nature of your business. Okay, so that I would know who am I going to talk to as I give this leadership talk. Okay, Evelyn says she is a secondary science teacher. Wow, awesome. Gemma is a professor. Wonderful. Eliza is a teacher in education. Wow, amazing. Lizelle is a professional teacher. Okay, wonderful. Are there any other students here in our live stream right now? Let me know. If you are an entrepreneur, let me know as well. And I know that a lot of our participants in IGP are either teachers or students, professors, teachers, students. Just like Gemma. Gemma is a college professor. Amazing. Okay. So please continue to type in. Let me know your profession at the comment section. Okay. Gemma is a junior high school teacher, JHS. And then someone says he or she is a public elementary school teacher. Wow. And I'm sure that you want to also get an e-cert or e-certificate coming from IGP. So make sure that you register, okay? And you can see in this webinar in the caption the link on how you can register and enroll so that you can get your certificate. Okay. Someone says teacher. Someone says a primary school teacher teaching grade 1 in Kenya. Wow, amazing. Wonderful. And I'm really glad to uh, see all of you coming here being open to learn something new. And so with that, please continue to type or tag 5 friends. Please continue to share this video. And of course, please continue to interact so that I will be more energized as I receive your energy and excitement and joy through the comment section. Okay, so let's continue. I'd like to introduce myself as well. Although Miss Journeys have already mentioned my credentials, I'd like to share a little bit of myself. Once again, I am Aben Garland, and I am a USA certified neurolinguistic programming or NLP practitioner. I'm also a coach in leadership and personal growth. I'm a corporate trainer and speaker. And so different companies and different schools invite me to give talks in different areas, in different topics like leadership and personal development. Okay. And I also give retreats and recollection. Okay. And I'm also a spiritual leader in our spiritual community. It's called The Feast, and I'm the district builder of the Feast Northern Mindanao. And then I'm also the 2022 local organization president of this leadership community volunteer group called JCI, and I'm the president of JCI Cagayan de Oro for 2022 and the immediate past president for 2023. Okay. Someone says, Isaiah says he or she is a teacher. He teach literacy and numeracy skills in grade 1. Wonderful. Okay, so much about me. Let's talk about what you need today. Let me ask you now. You are here watching live. Though for some of you, you will watch this video on a replay. But I'd like to ask you, why are you here in this webinar? What made you decide to join this next level of clarity for leaders? Let me know a little bit more about you, okay, and your interest or your motivation for staying here or watching this webinar and being with me right now. Why are you here? What do you want to learn? What are your expectations? What Uh, what do you want to discover from this webinar? Please let me know at the comment section, okay? And I will be waiting, okay? Maybe you want to get more clarity when it comes to how to lead your life. Please let me know at the comment section. Or maybe you want to learn how to lead better other people. Maybe you are leading a certain group, or maybe a small team, or maybe an organization or a company. Okay? So let me know, why are you here? Because it helps to give you more clarity about your expectations on this webinar. And of course, this will help me as well to know if I will be able to deliver and share based on your expectations. Okay? Isaiah says, he said that to learn something new, every day is a learning day. That is correct. Okay. Anna Marie says she wants to become a better ate in our ministry. Yes, what you're going to learn here, you will be able to apply either in your ministry, in your school, in your profession, in your community, in your business. Okay. Gab, my friend. Okay. He says he wants to learn how to lead an organization better. Wonderful. So why are you here? Please continue to type your answer here at the comment section. Isaiah says he want to learn something new for a growth mindset, and he said that a while ago that every day is a learning day, and that is correct. Evelyn says how leadership happens. Okay. Nasir, he has just joined. He said, "Good evening, everyone from Bangladesh." Hoo. Thank you so much for joining. So, for those who have just tuned in, once again, I am Aben Gerlan. You may call me Coach Aben. And please let me know where are you watching from. Okay. So, there you go. Let me continue. This is my request to all of you so that we will have a very engaging and lively webinar. I need you to help me by participating very, very well and by engaging as much as possible. I will be asking you to write, to take down notes. So please grab your pen and your paper, perhaps your journal, so that you can readily answer when I ask you to do so. Okay? And lastly, please give your 100% focus, enthusiasm, and energy and excitement so that you will get the most out of this webinar. Okay? And as I continue, I'd like to greet Oyun from Mongolia. Oh, wonderful. Whew. So, let's let me emphasize this, my dear friends. IGP family. Our mind is like a parachute. It works well when it is open. So, perhaps for some of you, you are familiar with what I will be giving or what I will be talking about. For some of you, you will realize that this is something new. But nevertheless, I'd like you to have an open mind. Can you type open at the comment section? Open, open, open. Okay. And with that, let us now proceed to our main topic. The title of our talk or webinar for today is the next level of clarity for leaders. And my goal for you as I give this webinar is this: for you to gain more clarity about yourself, about your life, so that you can go to the next level of leadership in your life, especially that we are about to end the year and you will be preparing for your next year for 2023. Okay? So, I will prepare you to become a better person, a better leader by 2023. Okay? And the preparation will start today. Are you excited? Are you excited? If you are, please type excited at the comment section. Okay? Type excited, excited, excited. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. So, I cannot wait to give you this talk, and we have prepared for this talk with IGP since January. That's how we prepared for this. And this is my goal, as I've said. I'd like you to be prepared for your next level clarity in your life, in personal life, in your profession, in your ministry, in your job, in your business for 2023. Okay. So, let me give first this important insight or idea that clarity is power. Do you believe in that? That clarity is power. Why? Because if we are not clear about ourselves, if we are not clear of what we want to achieve in our life, if we are not clear of what we are feeling right now, if we are not clear of what's going to happen, if we are not clear of our direction, do you believe that other people will follow us? Of course not. And so it is very important to gain or seek more clarity because it gives us power, it gives us direction, and it gives us ability to lead other people. Am I correct? So, if you believe that clarity is power, if you believe that clarity will help you move towards your desired direction, type power at the comment section. Power, power, power. Okay? And let me emphasize this. When we talk about clarity, maybe right now you are clear about your desired future, or maybe you are clear about your your profession, you are clear about your desires in life, but each and every phase or stage or season in your life, you need to seek another level of clarity. Correct? That is why seeking clarity is a habit. You've got to make it a habit to seek clarity each and every time, each and every season of your life. Right? So clarity is power because when you are clear, great things will happen for you, for your team, perhaps for your family, for your organization, for your school, and in any and different areas in life, right? And so let me give you an example. Many years ago, I wanted to land on a specific job. And so with that, I wrote down, talking about specifics, I wrote the specifics. What kind of job do I want to land on? Or what do I want to get? And so during that time, many years ago, I grabbed my notebook and then I wrote down my criteria of a great job for me. So I wrote down number one, I want to be a sales manager. I wrote it down. And then second, I imagined as a sales manager, I want to have my own laptop and my own phone so that I can work well and I can communicate well. And then another one, I dreamt of uh, working in a particular company or type of company in Metro Manila because during that time I live in Metro Manila. And then it is my dream during that time to travel while working in the three major group of islands in the Philippines. And then I also wrote down my desired salary. That's the kind of dream that I had around, let's say, 12 years, 13 years ago. But by the way, I'm not that old. I'm still young, okay? So don't guess my age, but I'm still young. But during those times, I dreamt of becoming a sales manager. And so I wrote it down. And when I started looking for a job, either in the newspaper, so that was in the mid 20s or late 20s. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I think it's mid 20s. I wrote down or my criteria, and then I searched for that particular job either in the newspaper or online. So every time that there is an opportunity, there is a job opening, I check my list if it connects, if the job vacancy connects with my desire. If it doesn't connect with my desire, of course I will move on to another company and move on and move on until eventually I landed on my dream job, and I will mention the brand. It is Puma Philippines in Metro Manila, and I worked in Ortigas, one of the business districts in Metro Manila. And then I had the opportunity to travel in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. In the same way, so I got that I got that job that I landed on a dream job, and then in the same way, on my next job, I also landed on my dream position. Why? How was I able to land on my dream jobs? It's because of clarity. Clarity. That is why clarity is power. So, my dear friends, IGP family, are you still with me? Am I connecting with you? That clarity is power. So, let me continue. We live in an uncertain world, meaning to say, even though we plan for our dreams, goals, and sets of action, but still the future is uncertain, meaning to say, anything could happen, correct? So, we live in an uncertain world. If you are leading a team, an organization, leading your family, or a ministry, or maybe a business, remember this, that even though you have set your plans, you have identified your targets and goals, something will still happen. So you need to anticipate the inevitable, right? And so when you do that, when you uh, when you identify that there could be inevitable things that could happen, you are preparing yourself well when it comes to leading yourself and leading your team, right? So again, we live in an uncertain world. But even though the future is uncertain, we cannot predict the future 100%, but we need to lead this organization or group or team or family or ministry very, very well. So, with that, the challenge of us, of you as a leader, the challenge of a leader is to lead amid the uncertainties. And with that, we cannot afford not having clarity in our lives. And so, what do we need to do? Remember this, in leading others, you can be uncertain. We need to be honest that as we plan, we really don't know what's going to happen in the future. That's why we need to take one step at a time, right? In leading others, in leading an organization or a group, you can be uncertain, like what had happened in the past 2 years. Because of the pandemic, which we did not anticipate, we need to change the course of our directions, right? We need to be flexible. We need to be adaptable, correct? So, even though it is uncertain, but you cannot be unclear. You cannot be unclear. And what do we mean by that? Let me expound further. Being unclear means you don't know what's going to you don't know what is the next step. But you as the leader and you as an individual, you need to identify at least your first or next step moving towards your goal, even though you encounter roadblocks, right? So, to lead others well, you must lead yourself first and gain more clarity about yourself, your profession, your plans, your leadership, and With that, you can lead others well. So let me repeat this. To lead others well, you must lead yourself first and become a high performer. If you believe, my dear friend, that you need to lead yourself first, can you type self at the comment section? Go ahead. If you believe that you need to lead yourself first before leading others, type self at the comment section. And as you do that, I'd like to see as well who are watching right now. And I'd like to know again, where are you watching from? Okay. So please type there, self, 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 so that I would know if you are still with me. Okay. There you go. Woo-hoo-hoo. Self, self, self. Okay. So, yes, we need to lead ourselves first. And as you type self, uh, let me take a sip of water. And I encourage you as well, as you watch this webinar, hydrate and make yourself comfortable as you are listening to me. Okay. Oh, I can see some participants watching from YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. Okay. So, we all agree that we need to lead ourselves first, because if we don't know how to lead ourselves, we cannot lead other people, right? So I'd like you to grab your pen and your paper. And talking about clarity is power, talking about we need to be clear of who do we want to become, what do we want to achieve. I'd like you to answer these questions. Okay? Let me let me read this, and you may want to copy this in your journal or take a screenshot. Okay? And think of your answers. So, these are the questions. What are you going to achieve? What do you want to achieve in 2023? Both personal and professional. And if you want to share in our community, please type your answer at the comment section. What what do you want to achieve? Both personal or professional. When it comes to personal, maybe it's about your finances. You want to achieve a certain level of income, right? So you need to be clear on that. Another one, maybe you want to be healthy. So let's be clear. Maybe it's about weight or BMI rather. Maybe it's about exercise. Maybe you want to be uh, you be healthier by exercising. So type it that. What do you want to achieve in 2023? Maybe you want to achieve a certain level of emotional and mental health. Okay? Type that in the comment section. And I will give you some time to do that. Okay? So please continue typing. And yeah, please answer these questions. Okay. Another one, as you type your personal goals and professional goals in 2023, ask yourselves, what are the roadblocks? What hinders you from achieving it? Especially you have tried to achieve certain things in this year, okay, 2022. What are the roadblocks in achieving those goals and targets? Okay? Answer that in the comment section. In the past, like this year, 2022, what did you try but did not work? I'd like you to ponder on this. Yes, you have your goals, you have your dreams for the following year, and perhaps these are the same dreams, goals that you were not able to achieve this year, right here, right now, as of this moment. Okay, let me share mine with you. It is my goal. for next year to gain more weight? Do you have the same goal? Maybe for some of you, your goal is to reduce weight, right? But mine is the opposite. I need to gain weight. And if you want to donate weight, I'm willing to accept. Okay? But just kidding. That is my goal. And so, before the year ends, this is one thing that I will ponder on because I need to achieve this certain weight and BMI. What do I need to work on? What could be the better solution? And so answer this question as well. If you were not able to achieve something this year and you want to achieve that by next year, ask yourself, what could be the better solution? For me, example is I will eat more healthy food and I will add on exercise to my daily routine, right? So that also answers how can I be better next time? I will eat a lot. Okay. So for some of you, you need to reduce. And so we have different goals and targets. Mine is really to gain weight and add muscles. Okay. So there you go. Answer these questions and I will give you some time. Okay. Perhaps 1 minute to have a quiet time to answer these questions. Okay. What are you going to achieve in 2023, both personal and professional? What are the roadblocks, meaning what hinders you from achieving it this year? What did you try but did not work? What could be the better solution? How can I be better next time? Okay, please continue to answer that, and you may want to share that your answer at the comment section. Okay. Okay. So you may continue writing your reflection on these questions as I proceed. Okay? So let me continue. Dear friends, look at the screen. To play to the next level of leadership, you need to find the next level of clarity in your life. So I believe all the viewers, all the participants of this webinar want to go to the next level of your life, right? If you do, if you want to go to the next level, can you type next level at the comment section? Okay. Next level, next level, next level. Come on. Oh, we have a participant from Libya. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you for typing in your location. Okay. Next. So, with that, let us now go to the exciting part because uh, you have declared that you want to go to the next level and you are sharing that in this community and you're telling me that you want to go to the next level. Let us now go to the exciting part. Okay, what is the exciting part? I will share with you this very very important concept that I've been teaching to many groups, companies, individuals, and organizations for several years now. Okay? And what is that? It's this: your next level clarity is to envision your future for. Okay? Let me pause for a bit. Your next level clarity is about envisioning your future for. So, I know that you're curious what future for is all about. I'd like you to type future for if you want to know more about this. Okay? Future for, future for. If you want to know more about this, type it there. Okay? As I take a look at the comment section, both on Facebook and on YouTube. We are live on both platforms. Amazing. So, Future 4. Future 4. Amazing. There you go. Safal says future 4. And who else? El Shuwai Hidi from YouTube to get me life better and develop my teaching. Wonderful. Very go. Okay. So, I will expound now what the future 4 is all about. Okay? When we talk about clarity, it's not just about your goals, your plans in life. The next level clarity is beyond that. Okay? Of course, we want to take one step at a time and discover the basics, the clarity basics for you to live a better life and to prosper as a person and to, of course, lead better your organization or your team. Okay, so I won't take this too long. The future for is this: your future self, future social, future skills, and future service. Okay, so I will expound more on that in the coming slides. Okay, but for now, I'd like you to type S at the comment section if you are excited to learn more about this 4S, future 4. Okay, type S if you want to know all the four uh, S's in the screen. Okay, type SSS. Okay, wonderful. Okay, great. SSS. Okay, there. So I know and I believe that you are ready because we agree that clarity is power, that even though times are uncertain, but we need to be clear in different areas in our lives. Okay. So let me now proceed to the first one, which is self. If you want to become a high performer as an individual, as a leader, you need to be clear about yourself. In the ancient times, for a thousand of years, we have heard this concept that we need to know thyself, correct? And we have heard this, we have learned about this, that we need to understand who we are and what is our past, correct? But right now, at this moment, I want to emphasize more on uh, giving a focus on your future. That is why we call it the future for and the future self. So, apart from knowing thyself, we've got to imagine thyself as well. So, it's about uh, intention more than introspection. So, what do I mean? Yes, we sometimes reflect on what we have done before, of who we are or who we were, what are our experiences in the past, and what we have accomplished. But right now, I'd like you to think of who do you want to become, but I'm not talking about profession or position or next job, but I'm talking about who do you want to become when it comes to character. And so we need to have this intention to develop ourselves more. And so you can ask this question: if I could describe my ideal self in the future, the person I am trying to become, how would I describe that self? Okay. You know what? The high performers give attention to such details and engage in activities related to that for around 60 minutes a week. Let me expound further. For example, who do you want to become? Maybe you want to become a good communicator, or maybe you want to become a good leader, or perhaps you want to become uh, more creative, or you want to become more persistent, right? So, who do you want to become in the future? I want you to be more intentional about who you want to become. And of course, imagine thyself. Have a vision beyond your present situation. When we talk about character, maybe we can talk about persistence. Maybe you want to be more patient, or you want to become more confident or competent, correct? So with that, let me ask you, do you want to be a better person in the future? Do you want to? Yes. And so, my dear friend, IGP family, imagine your best future self. Yes, maybe you want to be a good leader by 2023 or 2025 or maybe in 2030, but you need to start acting like that person today. Correct? So, let me continue. No vision, no enthusiasm. If you cannot imagine your future self, how can you be excited each and every day? If you're always focused on your flaws, your mistakes, your problems, how can you be excited to become a better person tomorrow? Are you getting my point? Right? So let me continue. How are we going to do that? To envision our future self, I'd like you to describe how you've perceived yourself in the following situations this year. When it comes to dealing with your partner, your family, your friends, your colleagues, your clients, and even to strangers and to the general public. How did you perceive yourself in these different situations? Let me expound further. Ask, is this who I really see myself being in the future? For example, in with your family, are you more loving? Are you more confident? Okay. When it comes to uh, your colleagues and your clients, are you more confident in dealing with them? When it comes to your performance, are you more are you excellent when it comes to uh, producing and performing, right? So ask this again, is this who I really see myself being in the future? How would your future self look, feel, and behave differently in those different situations? Let me expound further to for you to grasp this idea of future self. If you could describe yourself in just three aspirational words that would sum up who you are at your best in the future, what would those words be? And why are those words meaningful to you? So I will ask you to think of three adjectives that will describe yourself. Okay? Or aspirational words that will describe yourself. Example. For example, Aben, I describe myself as a visionary, a trailblazer, meaning I change I or rather I create a set of direction for the team or for myself. And then I am intentional. So Aben, my three future self is I want to be a visionary, meaning I want to see the future and create the future. And then second is I want to be a trailblazer, meaning I want to create a new path. And then the third is intentional. So these are my three words. Now it's your turn. What are your three words? And I want to see that at the comment section. Other examples of what they call this aspirational words are excellent, courageous, persistent, grateful, productive, creative. What else? Patient. What else? Yeah, there you go. So I'd like to see your answer at the comment section. Okay? Please share, type that in the comment section, and I can see one answer now from Safal. hardworking, happy, grateful, fabulous, wonderful. It's so, yeah, please continue sharing your three words if you have already an idea at the comment section. Okay? And of course, I'd like you to see as well the answers of all the participants here in this webinar. Okay? So, what are your three words? Three aspirational words or three adjectives. Come on, I will wait, and I'd like to read your answers at the comment section. Okay. Please continue typing as I look at the comments. Okay. There you go. Wonderful. Whew. Amazing, according to Leia. Amazing and grateful. Wonderful. And Anna Marie, she says, successful, beautiful, bountiful. Wonderful. Okay. And of course, uh, personal, I'd like to add as well, beyond the three words, I also want to be uh, confident. I'd like also to be good looking. That's why I need to add more weight. Okay. So how about you? Describe yourself, your future self. Of course, another I like to add another one. I'd like to be healthy. There you go. And as I've said, I'd like to add more muscles in my body. Okay. So it's your turn. Please continue. Isaiah says, knowledge seeker, enthusiastic, and confident. Wonderful. I'm happy with your answers. And for those who haven't answered the questions yet, please continue to type and engage at the comment section. Okay? While you are at it, let me continue. The next level of clarity is to envision your future self. So, this is my assignment for you. As you identify your three words, three aspirational words, I'd like you to write it in your journal. And I'd like you also to create a trigger or reminder in your phone. Like type it in your phone and put it in your calendar perhaps or in the reminder setting and make it pop up in your phone each and every day to remind you that this is your three words and you don't need to wait for the future to become that person, but you can start acting like that person today. Agree? So, again, my assignment for you is to put that note, your three words in your phone to set as a reminder for you each and every day. You may also want to write those three words somewhere in your room, at home, or in your laptop, or maybe in your office. Correct? So please do that. Help yourself to be reminded by putting those three words somewhere visible. Okay, agree? So, we're done with the first one, future self. I'm sure that you want to learn more about the second one, which is social. When we talk about social, okay, we want to talk about our relationships. There you go. Can you type relationships at the comment section? If you're still with me, type relationship. So, social. High performers also have a clear intention on how they want to treat other people. And so, in the first part, future self, it's about how you want to improve yourself when it comes to character, when it comes to your identity. Now, in your future social, it's about how you treat other people. The high performers, those individuals, those leaders, those parents, teachers, or students, or entrepreneurs, or professionals, they value situational awareness and social intelligence, which help them succeed. Meaning to say, they identify how they're going to treat each and every individual in different occasions, in different times, and in different situations. Okay? In every situation, they know who they want to be and how they want to interact with others. So, let me expound on this. Social relationships. Okay, type relationships. Let me ask you this, and I want you to type yes or no. Okay, so take a look at this next slide. Before you went into the last meeting, did you think about how you wanted to interact with each person in the meeting? Let's be honest. Have you thought about this? When it comes to clarity in social or clarity in relationships, did you mind uh, being intentional when it comes to how are you going to interact with each and every individual that you're going to meet in the next meeting? So it's very important. Okay. Next question. Before your last phone call, did you think about the tone of voice and choice of words to use with the other person? Or you just when someone calls you, you just answer the phone while you're still angry or anxious and you did not prepare how are you going to approach and communicate with the other person? Okay, so with this question we get to learn and understand that, oops, before we connect with other person even via phone, we need to be more intentional. How are we going to approach this person? Correct? So did we think about our tone of voice and choice of words when we deal with another person? Another question. With your family, partner, or friends, did you sense the intention and energy you wanted to create? Or maybe you just carried a a negative emotion from one event to another. For example, in my case, before coming into this webinar, I have to set my intention because I'm going to meet all of you. So before that, I need to be energetic. I need to give my best. That's why I imagined that I will give my best as I give this webinar. So, what kind of energy am I going to give? Am I going to just read the slides, or am I going to connect with you and engage with you while you are typing at the comment section? And so, how about you? With your family, partner, and friends, did you send the intention and energy you wanted to create? Okay. So we have to be clear on that as well. Okay. Next, when you're dealing with the last conflict, did you think about your values and what you wanted to come across to the other person when you talked with them? Or when there is a conflict, you just want to run away or fight against that person, fight with that person. So what is your answer? Or maybe during the last conflict you decided to be the better person who will understand that person more, and you will be more loving and you will be more understanding. What is your answer? Okay. Another question is this. Do you actively think about how to be a better listener? How to generate positive emotions with others? How you can be a good role model? This is another important question for you to reflect on when it comes to building relationships with other people. Okay? What is your answer? Yes or no? Okay? Let's continue. You know what, my dear friends, IGP family, high performers ask these kind of questions before they interact with others. You may want to screenshot this, okay, or copy this. And there are a lot of questions actually, but this is These are just some of the samples. How can I be a good person or leader in this upcoming situation? For example, if you are a teacher, you're going to face your students in a class. How are you going to engage with your students? Okay? If you are the boss of a certain department in your company, how are you going to project yourself? How can you be a good person or leader? How can you be more inspiring and engaging to your team, right? You also ask this question, what will the other person need? And what kind of mood and tone do I want to see? Okay? Beautiful questions, right? Have you thought of this before? Or is this your first time to realize that you need to think about these matters, right? Now let's continue. The high performers, when they interact with others, they project these attitudes. Look at these words, and you can add more words to this, okay? They are thoughtful, appreciative, respectful, open, honest, empathetic, loving, caring, kind, present, and fair. So, my dear friends, if you want to be successful and you want to perform better and you want to build great relationships, these are some of the positive attitudes that you need to carry. So, in the same way that they give and project positive attitudes, the high performers also anticipate positive social interactions. Meaning to say, we want to be happy and expect happiness, joy, laughter, and excitement in our interactions with other people. Correct? And so, am I making sense? Am I still connecting with you? Okay. There are still a lot of things that I want to share. So get ready. Okay. Let me continue. Grab your pen, your paper, or your journal and answer these questions again. This could be your assignment as well. Write down the names of your family members, closest friends, and your immediate team. Take a screenshot and then you can expound further after this webinar, okay? But I'd like you to think now of your answers. Next, imagine in 20 years. So it's December 2022. The 20th year will be 2042, okay? So imagine, how would each person describe your interaction with them? What would be those three words? So again, we have these three words, okay? So every time you approach each one of them, demonstrate those three qualities. Challenge yourself to be that person now. For example, as you write down one of the members of your family, for example, your your brother, and how would you how would you want your brother describe you 20 20 years from now? In the way you interact with your brother. For example, for me, I have one, two, three, four. We are a big family. We are six in the family. I have one sister and four brothers. So there are five five sons. Okay. When it comes to my brothers, I'd like to identify just one brother, and let's call him brother R. Okay. If I'm going to imagine 20 years from now, how would how would brother R, describe my interaction with him? Maybe I would write, I want him to describe me as a loving brother, as a helpful brother, and what else? As a generous brother. Okay? So how about you? What are your three words? Three qualities when it comes to your relationship with other people. So let me expound. Let me share mine. My three words, three aspirational words for social or relationships are: I want to be inspiring, caring, caring, and empowering. Okay? Inspiring, caring, and empowering. Meaning to say, if I'm going to meet someone, either online, or if I'm going to call someone, or if I'm going to meet someone face to face, or since I'm preaching in front of 100 people, thousands of people, or I give talks and trainings to companies and schools, before I meet these people, either individuals or groups, I want to be inspiring, caring, and empowering. That is ICE. So, let me ask you, what are your three words? I have shared mine already: inspiring, caring, and empowering. Now is your turn. Type three words that will describe who you are, on the way you relate with other people. Okay? So, what are your three words? Let me know at the comment section. Okay? So, I'll give you enough time to do that. And maybe for some of you, you are writing that in your journal. I will pause for a bit to give you ample time to think of your three words. And I will share the previous slide again. Okay? Are you still with me? Okay? There you go. Wonderful. So please continue to type in your answers. Three qualities that you want to carry. Maybe you want to be more loving. Maybe you want to be more generous, more helpful. What else? You want to be uh, more understanding. Okay. So write that in your journal as well. And as you do that, let me emphasize on this. The next level clarity is to envision your future social. And I'd like to thank Leia for typing her answer. She said, trustworthy, loving, humble, wonderful. Safal says he wants to be friendly, caring, helpful, loving person. Okay. By the way, for those who have just tuned in, I ask you to please type in your location. And of course, we want to see where are you watching from. Okay. Thank you so much for those who are typing in their answers. Let me now proceed. So once again, if we want to become a great leader, we need to build great relationships, correct? And for us to do that, we need to be more clear on how are we going to interact with other people. And so, we need to identify our future social. As I continue, or before I continue, I'd like to give a shout out for those who have mentioned their location. Shout out to Safal watching from Nepal, and Leia from Tangub City, Philippines. That's in Misamis Occidental. Okay. JP, oh bro JP, hi, hello, thank you so much for tuning in. He says caring, loving, friendly. Irene is from Tangub or Misamis Occidental as well. So we are done with the first two of future four, self and social. Let's proceed to the third one. And for some of you, please continue to typing in your three aspirational words for your future social. And same, by the way, before I proceed to the third one, same instruction, same assignment. Make sure that you put your three words in your phone. Make it as a trigger to remind you of your future self and act like that person now. Don't wait for 20 years to be caring or respectful or loving or honest. Okay? Be that person today. So, to remind you of your future social, make sure that you put your three words in your phone or maybe put it somewhere in your room or in your laptop or wherever. Okay. Miss Violeta is watching from Quezon Province, Philippines. Thank you so much. And let's continue. So, for those who have just tuned in, I'm sharing to the IGP family the future social coming from the future four areas wherein you need to gain more clarity. Okay, the first S is future self, and then the next is social. Okay, let's continue. The third one is your future skills. Of course, do we agree on this that you want to level up when it comes to your performance? Do you want to level up in your family life, in your school, in your profession, in your business, in your ministry, correct? And so, if you want to level up, you've got to develop more skills as well and your existing skills. So, let me read this. High performers are very clear about the skill sets they need to develop now to win in the future. And you know what? The top senior executives in Fortune 500, they tend to allocate more block time in learning and growing. That's why I honor and thank you for being here in IGP and for attending this webinar, because by watching this webinar, you make a declaration that you are an eternal student and you want to improve more in your life, and you are blocking this time to learn and grow. That is why congratulations. I'd like to thank you for being with us today. Okay, so once again, future skills, you need to identify your skill sets so that you can move to the next level. Let me ask you, in your current job, what is your main purpose and function? Are you clear about this? If you are not clear about this, we have agreed on this that clarity is power. How can you perform better? So answer this question. What is your main purpose? What is your function? What is your role? And what are the expectations from you or the deliverables? I ask you, score yourself with regards to your performance for the past 12 months. From 1 to 10, 10 is the highest, 1 being the lowest. What is your performance in your job? Or if not in the job, maybe in your school, maybe in your family. Are there parents here? How did you uh, perform as a parent? Okay, so yeah, how did you manage your family, your finances in the family, your economics, etc., your relationships? When it comes to your business, how did you manage your business? Especially that we transitioned from virtual and lockdowns to now more on face to face. Correct? So, job or school, profession, ministry, maybe family, rate yourself with regards to your performance. And next is ask yourself, what can you do better? Okay? What can you do better? If you want to do so, share your answer at the comment section. Okay? And let me proceed. Another 3 words. This time around, what are the top 3 skills that you need to develop in the next 6 months to be better? Okay? I know that you agree with me on this, that you need to improve your skills so that you can go to the next level of your leadership. Correct? So, what are the top 3 skills that you need to develop in the next 6 months to be better? Let me share mine. For me, 3 skills as a corporate trainer, as a coach, and as a content creator. One of my skills that I need to develop is number one, content creation. I need to develop or learn how to develop more contents so that I can give more talks either online. On Of course, I want to learn more on how to give talks on TikTok. Okay, on TikTok, how to give Okay. I think I'm back and I'm sorry for that. I think we had a technical glitch. So I was gone for quite a while. But are you still with me, my dear friends, IGP family? If you are, let's proceed and continue with my question. So, as I was saying, we need to be more clear about our skills. And for me, I want to develop my skill when it comes to content creation for me to be able to give talks, more corporate talks, more webinars, and more coaching, okay? Either face to face or virtual. And as I have mentioned a while ago, I want to improve my content creation skills and upload more videos or content on TikTok. Who among you are in TikTok? Can you type I? Okay. Are you on TikTok? And you can search me there. Aben Garland is my account. Okay. Aben Garland. So that's one thing that I want to improve when it comes to skills, content creation. How about you? What are the three skills that you want to improve? The second one that I want to improve is my marketing skills. Of course, because I'm into the business of corporate talks, trainings, webinar, and coaching, I need to improve my marketing skills so that I can promote my what do you call this, my my services more. Okay, so that's my second one. How about you? What do you want to improve? So that's my second, marketing skills. I'd like to see your answers in the comment section. Let me read that as I set up again my slides. I will wait for your answer. Three skills that you want or need to improve to go to the next level. Another skill that I want to improve is of course my public speaking skills. Although I've been uh, I've been giving talks, preaching. I've been preaching for 12 years already. I've been giving talks and training different people since in different organizations, different teams since I think 2004. So that's how many years already? 18 years. I know that I can still improve my public speaking skills for me to go to the next level. So I need to develop that in the next 6 months. So I need to train myself, I need to expose myself even more. So to summarize, my three skills that I need to improve are content creation, marketing, especially the digital marketing, and then public speaking. So right now, I'm sure you have identified yours. It's my time to read your answers. Okay, three skills that you need to improve. Isaiah says teaching methods, pedagogy. Wonderful, amazing. Liberty says my speaking or communication skills, my skills in writing and editing. Wow, wonderful, awesome. And El Shuwai Hidi says more organization to happen and to be more helpful. Okay. Oh, am I correct? Another one. Nasir. Ah, Nasir Udin says excellent webinar. Thank you so much. Eliza Azcuna Batoon says communication, creativity, interpersonal skills. Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing. And then someone says driving, public speaking, and teaching. Wow. Improve my teaching skills, improve my interpersonal skills according to Isaiah. For Safal, leadership, public speaking, and diplomacy skills. Wonderful. And so this is what you're going to do. This is your assignment. Under each skill, write down what will you do to develop it. Are you going to read? Are you going to practice it? Are you going to get a coach? By the way, I'm available to be your coach. Just send me a message. And yeah, you can find me on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok. Aben Garland, search for me. You can also invite me in your engagements, in your organizations, in your company. So we can do webinars. Okay, just send me a message, and I would be happy to give you a talk or a webinar based on your needs. Okay, but going back, are you going to attend a training or a webinar just like this? So identify how are you going to improve those skills. Set up a plan to develop, put it in the calendar, and stay consistent and committed. So, yeah, give yourself 6 months to improve yourself when it comes to those three skills. I'd like to read some of your comments. Karina says, communication, public speaking, teaching methods. And then someone says, my teaching strategies, my creativity, and leadership. Leia says public speaking, leadership, and driving skills. Thank you so much for your comments. Now let's continue. Let's expound further when it comes to your future. What do you want to achieve 5 to 10 years from now? We have been talking about your plans, your goals, your targets for 2023, but I want you to look further and envision further. What do you want to achieve? Who do you want to become 5 to 10 years from now? And so, identify what are the skill set that you need to reach the next level. Okay? Am I still making sense to you? If yes, please type yes at the comment section. As I wrap this up, the third S, the next level clarity is to envision your future skill sets. Meaning to say, what you have achieved right now, okay, you have done that because of your certain skill sets. But if you want to achieve further in the coming year and in the future, you've got to improve yourself and, to be specific, identify at least top three skills that you need to develop in the next 6 months. Okay? So with that, I'm sure you're excited to learn more about the fourth one. Okay? So let's have a recap. Very, very quick recap. The future four: number one, self. Number two, social. Number three, skills or skill sets. And let's proceed to the fourth one. Ready? Type ready if you are. Ready, ready, ready. Whew. The fourth S, future service. Whew, this is very important. So we develop ourselves, we want to improve ourselves, and also we want to improve our service to the world. And when we say world, it may mean your family, it may mean your company, it may mean your school or your ministry, your church, your non-volunteer organization, etc. Right? Consider your service to the world. Or your role could be your barkada, or your, we call it barkada, or colleague, your friends, right? Your peers. You know what? High performers care deeply about the difference they are going to make for others and in the future in general. So they cater to today's activities to delivering those contributions with heart and elegance. We need to create a wow culture and think of legacy. What are you going to live in this world? Correct? Wow culture. Can you type wow at the comments section? Wow culture, type wow. Okay? Ask yourself, how can I serve people with excellence and make an extraordinary contribution to the world? Have you thought about that? When, you know what, when someone becomes disconnected from the future and their contribution to it, they underperform. If you know someone who are, or who is underperforming, who is not giving their best, it may mean that they are disconnected with their future. They do not have a clear future about themselves. For example, an employee, if they are not giving themselves their best at work, They did not understand that it will have a ripple effect to their performance in the future, and also their promotion, their salary, and their future dreams and goals. Correct? So, be obsessed with giving the most value to the people you serve. Right? And then, how are you going to give your best service? High performers give so much attention to these three words. Three words again. Write this down: relevance, differentiation, excellence. Relevance, differentiation, excellence. And let me expound. Relevance, it means eliminating the things that don't matter anymore. There are a lot of distractions in our lives. So we need to eliminate that. And when it comes to serving, there are non-essentials. So we need to focus more on the essential things. So don't dwell on the past. Instead, ask yourself, what matters now and how can I deliver it? Okay? How can you deliver what is relevant right now? What is being needed today? What is being needed from you right now? That is relevance. The second is differentiation. High performers look at their industry, their careers, and even their relationships for what makes them unique. So differentiation is about uniqueness. So they want to stand out for who they are and to add more value than others do. Meaning to say, if you want to perform well, if you want to become a great leader, if you want to become a great person, you need to stand out and give your best. Be unique, right? Be unique. So, how are you going to do that? For example, Aben, as a coach, trainer, speaker, and preacher, my uniqueness is that I want to give my talk with inspiration, okay? And I want to touch the life of the person, touch the heart when I give a talk, okay? So, there you go, same thing. El Shuwai Hidi, I talk to them about my feelings. Wonderful. And so, be different, be unique. And at the same time, I myself, being an inspirational speaker and coach, I also make sure that I connect with the individual. For example, in this webinar, my uniqueness is that I always engage with you by asking you some questions so that you can always connect with me. Correct? Okay, that's why I know that you have observed it. I always ask questions, and so I don't read the contents plainly in the PowerPoint slide, but I also ask you engaging questions so that I would know if you are connecting with me or not. Correct? That is differentiation or uniqueness. How about you? In your job, in your service, in your business, in your family, in your organization, how can you stand out? The fourth one is excellence, or rather, third one, excellence. Ask this question. Of course, we know this excellence. How can I deliver beyond what's expected? How can I serve with excellence? Right? So we here in IGP, you as a participant and as a part of IGP, I believe that you are a person of excellence. Yes or yes, correct? And so we as a person or as a family of excellence, we deliver beyond what is expected from us. Correct? There are underperformers in our lives. Have you met one? Those people who are not giving their best. These underperformers around you, they are too focused on self over service. But not you. You, as a top performer or high performer and a loving performer, you give utmost focus on service. The underperformers ask, what do I want now? Versus what do those I serve want now? I want you to go to the next level and think beyond yourself and think about the people you serve. The underperformers ask, how can I get by with the least amount of effort? But you, as an excellent person, you ask, how can I serve with excellence? Correct? Underperformers ask, why don't recognize my unique strengths? But an excellent person, a high performer, asks, how can I serve with unique strengths? Whew! Are you getting this? Are you learning so far? Are you discovering something new? Type yes at the comment section. And by the way, thank you for your rating of 10 out of 10. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And we are almost done. We will have our Q&A very, very soon. So please prepare your questions. Okay? And while you prepare your questions, we will continue with this last few slides. Okay? The next level of clarity is to envision your future service to the world. To give you an example, I, as Aben Garland, I've been leading a spiritual community for 12 years now here in our city, Cagayan de Oro City in Mindanao. And as time goes by, although it is not asked from me, I also reach out to different cities, different provinces of our area, northern Mindanao, and planted different small community or small groups in those areas so that we can reach out and bless many people. That is beyond my my role as a main preacher, or we call it feast builder in our community in the feast family. And so yes, I give my best, of course, to serve God and to serve people. And same goes when I serve companies, clients, schools in corporate talks. I also give them inspirations. So at the same time, I'm also a immediate past president of our nonprofit leadership organization, which is JCI, or Junior Chamber International, in Cagayan de Oro. And so I serve people, I serve humanity through my skills, my gifts. We do community service, training, personal development, and collaborations with other chapters of JCI and government institutions, nonprofit organizations, including IGP. IGP is a partner of JCI Cagayan de Oro, and also my company, which is Build Success. How about you? What is your next level of clarity when it comes to serving the world? Okay? Share that and give your best in giving your service to the world, right? To wrap up, the future for future self, social, skills, and service. What are your thoughts on this? What have you learned so far? What inspiration did you receive? Please type that in the comment section below, right? So these are the future for you to develop yourself and prepare yourself for 2023 and beyond. Reflect, how can I do better, be better as a person, and do better in 2023? Answer that question. And as I've said, as I've asked you a while ago, you may answer that after this session as well. Write that in your journal and make sure to review what you have learned today. Okay? Remember this, my dear friends, as I end this talk, this webinar. If you want to set the year right, 2023, remember this: no goals, no growth, no clarity, no change. You've got to envision your future for today, envision your future self, social, skills, and service to become a better person and to become a better leader. And so, with that, this ends my webinar entitled The Next Level of Clarity for Leaders. I hope I was able to impart knowledge and wisdom to you, and I'm excited for your growth and your mission for your life and for whatever endeavor that you have for this year and in the coming years to come. Whew! There you go. So I'd like to hear your thoughts. I'd like to see your comments, okay, and share what you have learned so far.
Um, Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful presentation.
You're welcome, and it's my pleasure to give another webinar for IGP and to impart knowledge and give inspiration to all our viewers.
Sir, it's been very informative for us. I think everyone can enjoy your webinar. Sir, it's now time for our quiz session. After completed quiz session, we come back again in our question answer session. So you have to wait for some minutes. Okay, sir?
Sure. See you. See you later.
See you. Dear participant, oh sorry. Dear participant, it's time for our quiz session. To join this session, you have to go www.slido.com. Then you have to enter the code, and the code is IGP3. And the code is IGP3. After short video, we will start our quiz session. So let's enjoy our quiz session. And don't forget to mention your friends to join our common quiz session. So let's enjoy our quiz session. Dear participant, it's time for our quiz session. To join this session, you have to go www.slido.com. Then you have to enter the code, and the code is IGP3, and the code is IGP3. We will pick your name from Slido, so join with your full name, which will directly print on certificates. And top 10 we will award with quiz completion certificates. In our quiz session, already 28 people joined. We are waiting for your joining, so we encourage everyone to join our quiz session early. And to join this quiz session, you have to go www.slido.com. Then you have to enter the code, and the code is IGP3. Dear participant, to join our quiz session, you have to go www.slido.com. Then you have to enter the code, and the code is IGP3. And don't forget to mention your friends to join our quiz session. I have noticed that who keeps joining with two or more same name entries, I drop them from the rank. So please, everyone, join only one name. Dear participant, to join this quiz session, you have to go slido.com. Then you have to enter the code, and the code is IGP3. And top 10 will be awarded with quiz comprehension certificates. Now let's start our quiz session. First question is high, middle, and low performance corporation leaders goal move performance to the next level. Option 1, true. Second option, false. And the correct answer is option 2, option 1, true, and 84% people are right. Now we go for our second long question. Now we go for us to see leaderboard. From in our leaderboard, top one is Alex Javier. Then we have Dennis Guento. Then we have Charlene. Then we have Jemima Visavelo. Then we have Mary Jane. Now we go for our second now question, and the question is: we live in an uncertain world. We can't predict 100% what will happen to us. Is it true or false? Again, I say the question. The question is: we live in uncertain world. We can't predict 100% what will happen to us. Is it true or false? Now you can see the correct answer, and the correct answer is true, and 91% people are right. And in our leaderboard, the top one is Dennis Cuento Cerso. Then we have Charlie. Then we have Jemima B. Savelo. Then we have Alex Jaber. Then we have Mary Jen. Now we go for our third now question. And the question is we need to build fantastic relationship in life. Option 1, agree. Second option, disagree. We need to build fantastic relationship in life. Is it option 1, agree, and second option, disagree? And the correct answer is agree, and 91% people are right. In our leaderboard, the top one is Dennis Guento Sersu, then we have Mary, then we have Justin Visabelo, then we have Alex, then in fifth position we have Jamilian Bir Rivera. Now we go for our fourth now question, and the question is you can be uncertain and it's okay to be unclear. Is it option 1, yes, or second option, no? You can be uncertain and it's okay to be clear. Option 1, yes. Second option, No, we have only 5 seconds. And the correct answer is option 2, no, and 49% people are right. Now we go for dashboard. You can see that the top one is now Budi Manmongar, then we have Mary, then we have Dennis Guento, then we have Flomi, then we have Charlie. And our fifth now question, skills development is only done in school. Skill development is only done in school. Option 1, agree. Second option, disagree. And the correct answer is disagree, and 94% mean almost all the people are right. Now we can see our dashboard. In still our top one is both him, and then we have Dennis going to Serso, then we have Flomi Ragal Salviojo, then we have Mary, then we have Charlie. Now we go for our sixth now question, and the question is, we can learn from the mistakes of others. Is it option 1 true or second option false? Can I say the question? The question is, we can learn from the mistakes of others. Option 1 true, second option false. And the correct answer is true, and 97% mean almost all the people are right. And in our dashboard, the top one is Danis going to Serso, then we have Bodhi Manmongar, then we have Flomi Ragol Salbiojo, then we have Mary, then we have Charlene Saliojo Yambochi. Now we go for our seventh non question. And the question is, I have unique gifts and talents to offer the world. Option 1, agree. Second option, disagree. We have only 9 seconds. I have unique gifts and talents to offer the world. Option 1, agree. Second option, disagree. Now we can see the correct answer. And the correct answer is agree. And all the people mean 100% people are right. Still, our top one is Dennis Quinto. Then we have Bodhi. Then we have Mary. Then we have Charlene. Then we have Flomi Raghuva Salvujo. Now we go for our now question. Building good relationship will help us prosper and live a happy life. Option 1, agree. Second option, disagree. Building good relationships will help us prosper and live a happy life. Option 1, agree. Second option, disagree. What is the correct answer for this question? And the correct answer is agree, and 100% people are right. And still our top one is Dennis. Then we have Charlene. Then we have Mary. Then we have Flomi. Then we have Budi. Now we go for our nine now question. If you want to effectively lead others, we just wait to things to happen. Option 1 true. Second option false. We have only 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Uh, if we want to effectively lead others, we just wait for things to happen. Option 1 true. Second option false. The correct answer is false, and 88% people are right. Now, in our dashboard, the top one is Dennis, then we have Charlene, then we have Flomi. Now, we go for our last and final question. Great leaders, how to navigate the team in times of crisis? Option 1 true, second option false. We have only 12 seconds. And again, I say the question. The question is, great leaders know how to navigate the team in times of crisis. Option 1 true, or option 2 is false. What is the correct answer? And the correct answer is true, and 97%. Almost all the people are right. Congratulations, Dennis Guinto Serso. He is our top one, the top ranker now. See our dashboard. In second position, we have Charlene Saliojo Yamgochi. Then we have third position, Flomi Ragawal Salbiojo. Then we have Budi Man. Now in fifth position, we have Alex Jabayal Biraj. In sixth position, we have Kiafa Ribara. Then in seventh position, we have Pinky. In eighth position, we have King Wei Xia. Isia. Then in ninth position, we have Alaisa A. Batun. In 10th position, we have Nika Jenna Javair. Congratulations, our top 10 competition winner. We have all of your name which you entered during joining. We'll pick your name from Slido. We'll pick your names from Slido and prepare certificates and we'll post them on our Facebook official page. And our Facebook official page is Institution of Global Professional. Now it's time for our question answer session. After short video, we'll start our question answer session. And participator request to ask their question in our comment box. Please address the speaker name, then you can ask your question. So let's enjoy our question answer session. Welcome back, everyone. We'll go ahead and take some time for a question now. Just a reminder, please be sure to type your question into our comment box. Um, Welcome back, sir, in our question answer session. Uh,
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, it's good to be back and congratulations to our top 10 winners.
Dear participant, if you have any question, you can ask in our comment box. We are waiting for your question. So please ask your question.
I hope our participants were able to get insights from what we have talked about. this evening,
That's,
right?
sir, there is a live problem for that, I think.
Yes,
So we have to wait for some minutes, I think.
correct. Sure.
Dear participant, if you have any question, you can ask in our comment box. We are waiting for your question. Um, our first question from Annie Mary Lopez. Hello, Coach Evan. How can you defeat self-doubt?
Thank you so much for that question. Anna Marie is my friend. So thank you for that question. And how to defeat self doubt? I would suggest that uh, you remember your past successes. Self doubt comes from thinking that you cannot accomplish something or you cannot be better in your next level. However, or maybe you have self doubt because you had challenges and you're going through a rough time. But when you try to recall your past successes, when you write it down and you review those past successes that you had, you will regain confidence. And then at the same time, you also write down your positive traits, and when you do that, it will help you rebuild or regain confidence about who you are and what you can do. Okay. And then another one is you can ask someone, perhaps a uh, a close friend or a loved one, who can reaffirm who you are and what you have done in their lives and what you have accomplished in the past, so that you will be reminded that you are a better person and that you can accomplish greater things in life.
Thank you, sir. Mm. Safal Dungana commented that this session was so good. Really appreciate your teaching techniques, sir. Have learned almost all. Thank you.
Thank you,
Uh,
Safal.
Sir, our second question from Salvio. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Coach Evan. Why is serving others assistant to lead? What is the key of servant leadership?
Okay, Flomi, thank you so much for your question. First and foremost, when we talk about serving, it's about connecting with people. And so when we lead, leading others is also connecting with people. So if we do not serve others, we will not be an effective leader. And another important note is that we don't live for ourselves only, right? We don't live for our family only. And we experience much joy and meaning in our lives when we serve other people beyond ourselves, beyond our own needs, beyond our own family's needs. And I know that you have experienced that in the past, that you have served others, perhaps a friend, or maybe in other areas, and you find joy in that. And so we want to leave our purpose by serving other people, because that's who we are and that's how we are created or why we are created here. What is the key to servant leadership? I can give two out of the many keys to servant leadership. Number one is love. It's all about loving an individual, loving your team, your group, despite who they are, their mistakes, failures, and weaknesses, and loving them for who they can be in the future. And then the second one, when it comes to servant leadership, is humility. When we are a leader, most most likely you have a position or a role, meaning you are ahead of someone and you are leading that person towards a certain direction. Servant leadership requires humility to understand that we have our own failures, we have our own mistakes and weaknesses, and for us to be able to serve other people who are imperfect, w- our humility will remind us that they too can also improve and be better because you yourself you have encountered trials and challenges in the past. That is humility. And when we are humble servants and humble servant leaders, people will follow us and will imitate us and will love us more. Thank you.
Uh, Thank you, sir. Sir, I think it look like we covered all of our question. Is there anything else you want to tell our participant?
Yeah, for all the participants, once again, thank you so much for spending time with us. And it's my honor to be giving this webinar to all of you. And it's such a joy to speak in front of many people from different countries, different walks of life. And I hope that you will be able to apply what you have learned today, because knowledge without application is dead. So make sure that you apply what you have learned, and please continue to explore, experiment, and learn and be adaptable, especially as we enter the new year. So I give my best regards to you, and happy holidays, and advance happy new year. And of course, may you have a great day and great month ahead. To IGP, thank you so much for inviting me once again. This is my third and final webinar for IGP for this year, but I hope to add more value to the IGP family comes 2023. Eunice, thank you so much for being a good host for all of us, and it's my pleasure to be serving with you through the IGP family. God bless you, everyone, and I'd like to connect with all of you. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, Aben Gerlan. Just search for Aben Gerlan and be inspired with my contents.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. On behalf of IGP, thanks for taking out the time from your busy schedule to present slides about the next level of clarity for leaders. I know that everyone sitting out there is fascinated by your presentation. Those slides give everyone a great idea. We gain a lot of information in one place. Thank you so much for your precious time. Everyone can gain from your presentation. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. I hope see you next time again. Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
See you. God
See
bless.
you. Bye. Dear participant, today we, dear participant, today uh, today some of our technical problem we cannot share your today's webinar code. We'll provide the code in a short time. Thank you so much. Dear participant, thank you so much for your active participation. I hope everyone enjoy and learn from our webinar. See you in our next session. Till that, stay happy, blessed. Thank you so much, everyone.